What is a social movement? Have you ever wondered how ordinary people come together to create change? That's where social movements come into play. A social movement is a collective, organized effort by a large group of people aiming to achieve specific social, political, economic, or cultural goals. These movements arise when individuals unite around shared concerns, often in response to perceived injustices or systemic issues. By working together, they strive to enact or resist change in society. From a sociological perspective, social movements are marked by their informal structure and sustained campaigns. They rely on collective action rather than individual efforts. Unlike short-lived gatherings like crowds or riots, social movements persist over time, driven by a shared vision and coordinated activities. One key component of social movements is collective identity. Participants develop a sense of belonging and shared purpose, often using symbols, slogans, or narratives that reinforce their goals. While movements may lack rigid hierarchies, they often include informal networks, leadership roles, and communication channels to coordinate actions effectively. The tactics used in social movements vary widely. They can include peaceful protests, advocacy, petitions, marches, strikes, and even digital activism. The specific methods depend on the movement's objectives and the societal context in which they operate. There are different types of social movements. Alternative movements focus on limited changes in specific behaviors or practices, like campaigns against plastic use. Reformative movements seek partial societal changes, such as labor rights or environmental regulations. Redemptive movements aim for radical personal transformation, often rooted in religious or spiritual ideologies. Finally, revolutionary movements pursue complete structural overhauls, like overthrowing political systems. In the context of cultural globalization, social movements increasingly transcend national boundaries. They leverage digital platforms to mobilize support and share ideas across cultures. Examples include climate justice campaigns like Fridays for Future and transnational human rights advocacy. These movements show how cultural exchange and global interconnectedness amplify their reach, allowing localized issues to gain international traction. Understanding social movements helps us analyze how cultural trends spread and how power dynamics shape societal change. For instance, the Me Too movement illustrates how digital tools can transform isolated grievances into a worldwide call for gender equality. This reflects both cultural globalization and evolving sociological norms. Social movements reveal underlying tensions in societies, such as inequality or cultural clashes. They demonstrate how collective agency can challenge entrenched systems. These movements serve as catalysts for cultural shifts, influencing laws, policies, and everyday practices while reshaping global discourse on issues like sustainability and equity. By examining social movements, we can better understand their role in the interconnected cultural landscapes of globalization.